I first got the hernia in 2017. Okay. And it's 2022 now, so wow, it took me 5 years to do something about it. I was sitting at a desk for over 20 years, and I was not exercising like I should. So I believe that probably I had just developed a little bit of a weakness in my abdominal wall or in those muscles. I was a bit surprised that the anesthesia was an IV drip that made me completely go out. I was expecting that it was going to be some shots, and I didn't realize that I was going to be completely out. It was smooth, so I didn't feel drugged, or I felt a little bit groggy, but not like general anesthesia or where, so it felt, it just was very surprising how smooth it was. I mean, basically, I was out before it started, and I woke up an hour later, and it was done. And also, the way I feel a day after the surgery, I mean, my surgery was 18 hours ago. It was just yesterday at, in the late in the afternoon. So I didn't expect to feel, this good, and I don't have any painkillers or anything in my system now. It's all worn off, so I was surprised. I did a lot of research and actually had planned to come 2 years ago, but then the pandemic kicked off, and so I said, okay, I'll wait. I felt very confident, and then I did my research and my homework, and I just felt like it just felt right. Even though it's so, unusual for an American to go, do this type of thing abroad, but I just felt very confident in Dr. Kang. A big reason that I came, because I filtered out all the hernia repair with non-mesh, because I did not want plastic, in my body. I didn't want mesh in my body.
Okay, good.
If I could help it. I have much more of my life to live, so for me, that's the most important thing, is with my health, having a surgeon that has the experience. Obviously, I haven't experienced both, but what made my decision, in part, was the incision size was smaller. And I also saw Dr. Kang speak at a conference, and the way he described the specific way that he corrected the hernia seemed like it was much less invasive and had a better outcome for the patient. And that was important to me. I don't know how many of these surgeries or repairs that Dr. Kang has done, but I'm guessing well over 10,000. But I don't want to speak for him. I don't know how, but I would say that it seems that recently non-mesh repair is starting to pop up in the United States or become more of an interest to people. And I can't speak to any of the other practices, nor the Scholdice, which I also checked out Scholdice. But I can just say my experience with Dr. Kang, I had a lot of confidence in him. I feel like he's a master. Yeah, so it was very helpful for me to watch him speaking at that presentation because you get a feel for a person. And what I was impressed with when I was here was his bedside manner or his attention. So he was very present with me when I sat down with him. He explained the different types of hernias and my hernia. He also reviewed all of the statistics of reoccurrence rates, and he had this all charted. Answering, several questions. He must have spent 20 minutes with me, which is very unusual in the United States. I mean, I don't want to at all discredit any of the American doctors at all, because I've had also doctors that cared in the US. But I would just say the same thing that I saw when he was presenting became authentic when I met him in person. I'm scheduled to go back in 7 days because I booked it so that I'd have 7 days to recover. I feel so good now. I'm going to be checking with the airlines to try to change my flight to maybe go back in 2 days because I feel fine. I haven't met or encountered anyone, but through my reading, I know that there were many, many lawsuits. And, I've read where people have had problems. It was through my research on the internet. When I saw him speak, you get a feel for someone, I think. And I could just tell that he cared about the outcome of the patients. And I felt very much the same here. Well, I've been very impressed. The hospital is very well organized, and I feel like you've got high technology here, or good technology. I would say that the hospital is set up very well with the different kiosks where it says, what you're coming in for, and you get a number, and it's all organized very well. But of course, it's all in Korean language. So, ideally, if you really wanted to have more foreign visitors, perhaps having those kiosks have an English menu. The other thing I would say, I guess that's really it that comes to my mind. I felt that the process was really good. The explanations were very good. The website has a lot of information on it. And I think that these videos are very helpful.